You should probably do
So
that.
Fizz and Shin being the first bands. As you know, if you guys have tuned in to us for the past little while, we're doing 4 bands. Each team gets 1 band in chat, and then we get the normal 3 tournament bands in the tournament draft mode. We're ready. They're ready. Let's get the ball rolling in this game.
I
Let's
agree.
see. And Fizz, if people don't know, Tabs is an incredible Fizz player, and you don't let him
No.
play Fizz
No.
at all. He played it in 1 game this tournament that I've gotten to cast, and it was brutal. They absolutely stomped their opponent, and he's unexpected. He's not the usual AP mid, I would say. Because we see a lot of Karthus, we see a lot of Morgana, we see a lot of Ari, and Vlad sometimes, Kennen sometimes, stuff like that. But Fizz is kind of a maverick. He comes out of nowhere. He comes out of left field with that fish and that shark, and it's very, very scary. Where does he fall on your tier list? Where do you put Fizz?
Fizz, I believe he's like a mid. He's like a middle
Tier
of the
2?
pack kind of champion. I think he's a low tier 2 or a high tier 3. And that's not because he's like bad by any means. It's just I believe he's more, again, like player specific.
He's got a high skill cap.
And he's got more of a learning curve than a lot of other champions. And we actually have some bans flying out very quickly. We have Jax being banned right out of the gates. Same with Nahus, Dr. Mundo. And you know what? Even though Mundo hasn't been banned, no one has even picked him. Not, I don't think even NA teams are even caring about him anymore.
Well, the Darius patch nerf, I think, hit him a little
Yeah.
bit hard. I believe he now has a 10% less healing on his ultimate. I think it went from like 40 or 50 to like 30 or 40.
Something like that.
Respectively, whichever one it is. Which, it's not a huge number, but I guess it's big enough for people to not really touch him anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in the past 3 days at all. The popular junglers have been Nautilus. A lot of Nautilus being played in the jungle.
Lots of
Very,
Nautilus.
very quick jungle clear with his Titan's Wrath or Shield.
Same with
whichever one
Nocturne.
it is.
And actually banning
And
out
Nocturne, yeah.
Kale.
Well, we saw Anguish play an amazing
Anguish,
Kayle
dude, he's
yesterday.
like
Top lane Kayle.
Yeah,
So
he
far, I think
dominated
we've seen Anguish play a fantastic Kayle and a fantastic Jax. So those are 2 really targeted bans right there at Anguish. Let's see what he can pull out of his European bag of tricks here, and see if he can go for something maybe unorthodox. A lot of people still up, and Young Buck on the side of Curse.EU. I know his favorite champion is Renekton. So I wonder if Anguish will wait to see what Young Buck picks and try to counterpick as best as possible, or if he'll preemptively pick something assuming it's going to be Renekton. I don't know. Vladimir's still on the table.
dude, that's what you see from different metas. Like Vlad, when we watch TSM versus TSM, or rather Evo, Vlad's not even going to be like considered. Like Vlad's just going to be gone, like 110%. Like you will not see that champion in an NA versus NA match.
No, not at
like
all, never.
90% of the time, and especially versus those 2 teams who have Vlad specialties. So
We
just
have
like,
we have some of the best Vlad players in the world here right now, being picked up very quickly there by St. Fishes. I know St. Fishes actually really enjoys Vladimir.
Yep.
The past few weeks on his stream, since he knew that he was going to be subbing here for Extinct on the Curse.EU team, he's been practicing AP mid, and he's shown actually a very impressive Morgana. He's shown a great Karthus, a great Ari. First time seeing his Vladimir in this tournament, but I have seen him practice a little bit on stream, so I think he's going to be good there. And of course, I think he has the Bloodlord Vlad's skin, which is
I should hope so.
all important. It's all
I
important.
should hope so.
Yeah, he gets a little skin advantage. That gives you like 10%
Dude,
HP boost.
do
Yeah.
you know about the skin advantage?
It's really good. And actually, I love the Vladimir-Janna combo right there because Vladimir relies so heavily on move speed to get in there, transfuse, and get out. The Tailwind passive of Janna gives him that extra 3% little bump. I'm
Yep.
sure he's got the mastery for move speed. And just to check, I would like to see if he's running any move speed quints. What is he running right now? No, he just went, he's going hard in the paint. He's got the flat AP, magic pin, health per level, and just magic resist. So let's check out his masteries real quick. Standard masteries, it looks like. Actually, he's got 3 attack damage. I believe that is just for a last hitting.
Better, yeah, it's better
standpoint.
for last hitting. Like a lot of times you'll miss a CS by like 1 or 2, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna solve this issue right now because they give me the choice to. And I have to comment about how like terrifying the Alistar Leona combo is.
That is terrifying. I will say.
Honestly, the CC that can be dealt out just by those, like they literally could have like Master Yi and like Tryndamere, like just 2 champions that have no CC, and They would have all their CC covered for everything they need.
Hmm. Oh, well, we should probably take this opportunity to mention as well before this game gets too much underway. If you go to facebook.com/Team Curse, like us, post on the wall who you think is going to win this game. Okay? You have to be specific with team, and you have to be specific with the game number because we're going to do this for every game today. How many do we have enough? Do we have
We have like
at least
40,000
six?
at
Yeah,
least.
we have so many Riot NASA skin codes. So go there.
They're everywhere.
If like for example, if you think that Teamless is going to win, you're going to post Teamless win game 1, okay? Everyone who gets it right is going to be entered into a drawing for a Riot NASA skin. So go ahead and do that, facebook.com/Team Curse, and we'll do it for game 2. We'll do it for the potential game 3. We'll do it for the finals with TSM Evo. Every game, we've got a lot of Riot NASA skins to give away. So so go there right now, facebook.com/Team Curse.
Yes.
Who doesn't want a Riot NASA skin? It
People,
also gives you the
people
champion.
who have it already.
I love that. I love how it also gives you the champion. You know,
Yeah.
because basically that means Tristan and Alistar are pretty much free. Tristana, you just have to like Riot on Facebook to get a skin and the champion. Alistar, you go subscribe to them on YouTube or something, and you get the skin and the champion. But
That's awesome.
Facebook.com/Team Curse. But let's get right back into the picking. Well, you're just fanning out those Riot NASA skins.
I am, dude.
You're using them all right now.
There's
I
so
see.
many. And this room is so hot usually, so I'm getting a fan of skins ready.
I like it. I like it. So Arya and Warwick being picked up. So we're gonna see a Warwick
Well,
up top lane.
We actually did talk to Anguish yesterday, and we asked him what his favorite champions were, and it was Jax, it was Kale,
It was Warwick.
and it was the Wick.
Mhm.
He said he loves Warwick, but they do have. I honestly really love Teamless's comp. I'm a big fan of it. Graves has just been like. I think Graves has been the most standard AD pick this entire tournament. No one has even like considered not picking him this tournament. Like.
He's been like 100%.
He's been awesome. Like
Yeah.
collateral damage being shot out, the buckshot clearing waves. I mean,
Yep.
oh my god, that man just doesn't like he's just a great champion.
He loves it,
And
yeah.
then they have the Alistar and Leona. The CC just we talked about this. They're so packed full of CC and extra damage. It's like that's disgusting. Then they have Ari, who's got charm, and she's got the burst, and she's got spear rush. She's so mobile and everything like that. And then they have Warwick, who, again, who's just as tanky. If like a Warwick gets fed, he's one of the hardest champions to kill in this game. Their team is so tanky, has so much survivability, and has so much initiation. On the CRS side, they're a little bit more pushed back. They're a little bit more reserved, but they do have way more survivability in terms of just surviving. I mean, Vlad Pool, Janna knockback, Sivir shield. Maokai's just naturally tanky, and he's got the ultimate that knocks
Yeah.
back 20% of that damage. And then Kennan's got lightning rush. He's just, everybody's got a way to escape. But that being said, I think we're going to go to a commercial break just before we start these games, and we'll be right back.
Just 1 second.
Just in a jiffy.
A pause right off the bat. Something must have gone wrong. This is not good.
When we talked to the teams beforehand, or rather I did, and I was like, you guys all good?
I didn't. I didn't talk to them. I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I said I
I
did.
was tired. I just came in here.
You were in here sitting, doing nothing, like usual.
Man. Oh, man. Pointing the finger of blame.
Anyways, let me finish this great story. Like, it's just fantastic. So, went over there, and for once, I was like, You guys not having any issues? No sound issues? They're like, nope, we're all waiting in the game lobby. I was like, all right, that's fantastic. Go to Evo's room. You guys got any issues? No,
Go to
everything's
whose
great.
room?
Evo.
Eva.
I mean, not Evo,
Yeah, I think
CRS
so.
rather. And walk in there, I'm like, any issues? They're like, nope. I'm like, that is the first time we have not had any sound issues or anything. I was like, what a great start.
How
to the
fortuitous
finals.
for us.
That
This
is
is fantastic.
That is just fantastic.
But then
and clearly,
something went wrong.
no one was ready because
More
it's being
more
paused right
headset
at the gate.
issues.
Right out of the gate. That's paused.
Yep.
How long do you think we gotta wait? Let's have a guesstimate here.
I think we'll start at about 27 minutes. I'll give it about 2 minutes. About 27 minutes. Maybe just a
27
little
minutes.
less than 27
I was actually gonna say
minutes.
27. So I'm kind of mad that you took that.
Are
from
you?
Me. Yeah. Because we can't really have a bet if we both want 27.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to bet you. I don't have any money. I
You
bet you all the Riot NASA skins.
Oh, well, well. I would love to take all those home.
Yeah, I know. I would love to as well.
So I
We
could
don't get any.
So I could just give them out. And just
Do
be-
you have the Riot NASA
just-
skin?
Yeah, I do.
I do not.
I have like 40, just like sitting
Okay.
in my desk.
I'm gonna have to steal one. I'm gonna take one.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I steal them at Riot events.
You go up to the entire stack and just like,
No,
I definitely
usually
need
there's
50
like a big
Riot NASA
stack,
skins.
like a horrendously big stack. Like you're like, man, that's too many skins.
Yeah.
And Riot's just like, yeah, take some if you want. I'm just like, half stack pocket, like.
What? I tuned you out for a second there.
I
because
noticed you were reading
You
chat.
were talking about stupid things.
Yeah. Well, no, I was talking about the stack. Of
Oh, the
cards.
stack.
Yeah.
Fat
so then I
stacks.
give them out on my live stream, and I give them out on my Elements fan page, and all that kind of stuff. When I'm feeling generous, I give out some cards.
No, every now and then.
Oh no, don't scumbag Elements. I'm reading in chat. Don't worry, they have lots of skins to give out. They never run out of skins.
I know.
They have too many skins. They're like, please take these because we don't know what to do with them.
And I love Riot now. Like, I'm gonna go play Nasus now, so I can use a Riot Nasus
Dude,
skin
I used
code
to
if I
main
can.
Nasus. Like a
Did you
beta.
really?
Yeah. I mean Nasus.
As a top lane
Yeah.
champion?
Nasus and Fiddlesticks, Annie, and Gangplank actually. Those were my beta champions.
Really?
I loved all those champions. Like I couldn't get enough.
And then why'd you go to support? Why are you support?
Because I don't have the mechanical skills and I kind of suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just explained all the reasons why you were benched from CLG.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's
I
very
did.
fantastic. God, so modest, so humble. We are waiting right now. We don't quite know what the problem is. We are locked in our own room.
We
It's
are,
hot.
and it's probably gonna get real hot real
yeah,
soon.
and it's not very good. We don't have any contact with the teams right
We
now.
have nothing.
Hopefully someone
I don't know
is
where
taking
Mike
care of
is.
that.
Mike's just gone.
Yeah.
And,
Hopefully someone is over there checking on them. But if you guys are
Hopefully.
just tuning in and you haven't seen us these past few days from all these exciting League of Legends matches, we've been
So
casting.
exciting.
We've been casting all weekend. I am Pluto, and that's Elements. I
didn't
did
wanna-
really point to him.
I
I told people
didn't
that.
want to say my name that time.
I actually pointed to him.
What up, yo?
What's the issue with the pause? Of course the headset stopped working. Of
So
course
it's
the headset
old
stopped
headset
working.
issue.
Well,
Not the sound card. The headset literally died.
was it Saint's headset? Is it
Which
on the
one?
same computer? Oh, Teamless's headset dying.
Teamless is
Wah,
speakless.
wah, wah, wah.
That was awful. I didn't even like. That was like the most failed attempt at a joke I think I've ever done. Like
What? I didn't hear what you
I
said.
said, Teamless is now speakless, and then I made.
Did
a
you
dumb,
really say that?
And I made a dumb face at you, and you didn't look.
God.
And
Like the speakless joke was so bad.
yeah,
yes,
it was.
it was.
Trust me, I know what.
Let's go back in time
I
and pretend that joke was
apologize.
never said because that was
Rewind.
bad. Let's rewrite history real quick.
Rewind.
Rewind. That Teamless is now.
Speakless.
You made it again. You can't do that. If you go back to stop
You
World
can't
War
cha-
II,
you can't change
don't just
history.
let it happen.
It's gonna
again.
happen.
Yeah, you're so bad at this. You really don't understand. You really don't understand how rewriting history works, do you?
Don't understand time travel. Where's Doc when you need him? Doc Brown.
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown, how does it work?
We need to get this tournament client to 88 miles per hour. We need more gigawatts. What? I'm sorry, Mike's just staring at me because we're making bad Back to the Future jokes now.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault.
You should have said Teamless is. You could have said Speechless. Oh, everyone's quitting out. Are we quitting out? Oh,
Oh
man. Of
no.
course we can't start on time. As if we were really on time.
Technically, we did start on time. We're just not. Um, I don't know. We're just not playing, I guess.
Well, I guess we're exiting out of here. Any word? Any word?
Bird is the word.
A bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. And then a bird, bird. Oh, the game ended without a result and will now exit. Or being kicked
Wow,
out.
that's automatic.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually.
I'm not even touching my computer right now, and it's just piecing out.
All right, we're going to check on them. In the meantime, this is us. We're chilling. We're waiting for this game to start. If you guys have any questions that you would like to ask of myself or Elements, you may do that. I'll take this opportunity actually to show you the Facebook. Oh, also check out Elements' Twitter. Twitter.com/CRS Elements with a Z. Why'd you go with a Z?
Because S was taken.
Okay, all right. And now that is your branding forever.
Yeah, I used to skateboard a lot, and I actually stole it from the Element skateboards.
Zed. Did you say Zed?
I did.
Do you
Zed.
do you guys say Zed in
We
Canada?
don't say. Well, when I recite the alphabet, it's a Z because
X Y Z.
You do it all X Y Z. It
Yeah,
just
it's
doesn't
stupid.
work.
It doesn't fit the song.
No, you're like X Y Z. Like
Zed,
it's
yeah.
like you just like ruined the song. It's like some poor child's like Zed. That doesn't sound very lyrical or rhyme or have any flow whatsoever. And you're like, I'm sorry, but you know Canadians are like, we won't be different. We're gonna put Zed in there.
Yep. I don't understand. I never understood why Zed became a thing, but I know that whenever I talk to Crumbs, he says Zed.
Yeah.
Zed is his big thing.
Well, I say Z a lot too. I go back and forth because I'm in the U.S. a lot, so your guys is like way
What?
of speaking rubs off on
Rubs
me.
off on you, yeah.
So I pick
And
up
your
stuff.
way of speaking doesn't rub off on us.
No,
because
well,
I'm not going to say a
actually,
boot.
I notice a lot of Americans say A. A lot of
Eh?
them do. It's not, it's not like obnoxious. Like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, like, and you'd be like, hey, what's going on? Well, it's not hey, it's hey, what's going on? I'm like, hey, this, say that, and everyone says it, but we get called out about it.
Eh,
Hey,
eh,
hey,
eh.
sound like a bad version of Rihanna.
What, like umbrella?
Yeah.
Umbrella, eh,
Eh,
eh, eh,
eh,
eh, under
eh.
my umbrella.
I'm a Canadian. Hey, hey.
That is shit. It's kind of she kind of maybe she spazzes out, has a little Canadian moment there. Maybe that's
Dude,
actually
why
what
does
that,
my
what
game
that is.
not?
You're supposed to hit OK, dude.
I can't. The screen is in the way. Oh, there
You
we
can
go.
hit through. Oh my gosh. All right, we are getting into this lobby again, waiting for 2 more players of Curse.EU. So the headset issue is fixed. We found a workaround, or do they just take it off so they can talk to each other like normal human beings right next to each other? Okay, good.
Dude, Religious Bob hates us. Please, if you have nothing sensible to say, just be silent and put in some music until it starts. Dot, dot, dot.
There's ellipses.
Well, Bob,
Too strong.
there's a mute button for a reason.
Oh,
Boom.
mute it.
Mute it.
Mute it.
Mute it.
What? I think we'll be good.
We'll
All
be
right,
good.
everyone's
We'll be
in.
great.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Anyway, I was going to show, go to facebook.com/teamcurse. Like us right on this wall. Look, see, people are doing it so correctly. Look, Freedy. Oh,
Ah, now
What?
you just got shown up.
okay, look. Freedy Rasubala, Teamless will win game 1. This is a format you guys need to do right here. This is absolutely perfect. It's got your team
great.
that you're predicting. It has the exact game, because we're doing this every game. It has the exact game that you want to get into. Teamless will win game 1 against Curse. Oh, Curse, yeah. Teamless will win game 1. There you go. All this stuff. And we'll pick randomly from those Facebook posts to give you a winner and a Riot Nasus skin. Who doesn't want a Riot Nasus skin, honestly? It's a great skin. So is Riot Singed. And it's funny because it's
how they
Riot, and then the company is Riot. You think they did it on purpose?
I think there might be some connection.
Was
with
there
that.
some forethought? Was there some premeditation to that?
There most likely was.
What if the company was called Swimwear?
Then we
You think
most
we would
likely
have had
see a lot of
Swimwear
beach
Riot?
skins.
Yeah, swimwear
But instead we
Nasus.
got badass cops. He's like, I'm gonna take you with my beat stick. Like, look how big this like
His
normally
beaten stick.
Those are like
His billy club.
What are they called? What is that called?
Blackjack.
No,
It's a billy club.
No, we're not.
It's a
in
billy
the
club.
UK.
Okay, it's a bobby
What are they
stick.
called? What are they?
Bobbies.
It's not a bone breaker. What is
No?
it?
People
What
are gonna
called?
tell us in a second.
Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Nightstick. That's it.
Nightstick.
That's it.
That's the one, dude.
Definitely
And there's
nightstick.
also the ones that have a flashlight in it, and there's like, I'm gonna use this flashlight.
Bone smasher. Look at Cop. Cop's here.
Cop.
Hey, Cop.
Cop, I love you. Where are you? You're an ergot, Cop. That's a little inside joke.
Okay.
Cop will get it, and no one else will.
Stupid inside jokes.
No. They're
Anyway, we're getting right into this game. No pause. Oh, look at this. A new build. A regrowth pendant on Maokai.
Oh my God! He's actually going to be starting the rush for his GP10 items, and that's
it's
why
Philo
he's
Zone, of
getting
course.
that. Yeah,
Of
he's
course.
going to rush a Philo. He's probably going to do a really he's going to clear out all the AOE camps he can get. So he's going to go back to base really early and pick up that Philo Stone so he can. And we actually have Sivir not noticing anybody because he's not actually guarding the entrance there.
Uh-oh.
So they're
This could
actually
be
able
bad
to
for Sivir.
sneak up behind. We actually have Alistar running up, and Slipper is actually going to notice this. King Derp is in hot pursuit, as my good friend here would say, and they're actually going to back out. They're just going to take this area around blue and just control this area. I'm not sure if what they want to do or what CRS wants to do with this, because they do have a weaker level 1. I mean, they have Ari, they have Leona, they have Alistar. That level 1 is scary.
It's very scary.
business. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to continue to be scary business, you know? Leona taking, see if she actually leveled. Did she level Zenith Blade? No, she did get her Shield of Daybreak, so it would have been
Stun.
A low-range stun. Her Zenith Blade, if she had maybe preemptively thrown it into that brush before they got too close and spotted, she may have been able to hit that Sivir, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it would have been a good lead. Maybe the rest of her team wouldn't have quite been able to follow up without burning a lot of flashes. So probably for the best that she just went ahead and took that Shield of Daybreak. But it looks like Teamless here is going to steal the blue buff of Maokai. In the meantime, Maokai doing a counter blue buff steal here. So both blue buffs going to go to each jungler. And Maluno leaving that small camp.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
gosh. Look at Alistar coming down bottom. Oh, never mind.
Nope. Actually, the difference here that you'll see, Maluno leaves a small creep at this blue buff right here of Teamless.
We do have Alistar coming in, ganking. We're not sure if Saint has taken...
He has transfusion. That's all he has right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he doesn't actually have...
But he's trying to bait into a Maokai here. The headbutt does come
He's
out,
like,
knocking Saint
You
Vicious a
want to
little bit out of
CS?
position.
Not in my lane.
Exactly.
Alistar.
Now, going back to Maluno leaving that one creep behind, that means that blue buff isn't going to respawn 5 minutes after he killed the big golem. You have to clear the entire
Yep,
camp
clear
for
the
it to
whole
respawn in
camp.
5 minutes. So the difference being here, Alistar and the Teamless has a perfect timer on Maokai's blue buff. Maokai and the entire Curse.EU team does not have a timer at all.
They got nothing.
On Teamless's blue buff, because they don't know when Teamless will finally go and clear the rest of that camp out and when the buff will reset. So
Zenith
interesting
going
right there.
out on Slipper here. Taking a lot of damage. Heal is being blown. Ignite is being blown. They're actually going to swap back and doing a lot of damage on Slipper here. Bottom. Alex jumping in there. Initiating with the body on Graves, because that's what you do. You initiate with the body. You jump forward. If you watch him, he throws his chest out and jumps forward with that gun.
Yeah,
It's called
he's
initiating.
going for
It's initiating
a
with
sweet
body.
chest bump. I think
It is
what
like
he's
a
going
chest
for.
bump to buckshot. It's like, yo, I heard you like shotguns to the face.
Yeah.
Boom.
Exactly.
You have King Tabs here getting initiated on. Saint's going to blow that pool. He's going to get a guy on the orb of deception, but he is going to have the Night blown him early. There is a twisted advance going over the wall, catching him on the flash. That is one of the things that happens when you don't time your flashes correctly. He's going to go carried with him, and that's one of the advantages and disadvantages to Maokai's twisted advances. If you flash, he's coming with you.
Yeah.
Except this time he flashed, and it wasn't a good time. So he went right over that wall, picking up that first blood, and that's going to go right to CRS.
Yep, and right to Maokai as well, and he will be able to turn that into a quick Philo Stone, like you said. He has amassed 1,000 gold so far, so he will be quite all right right there. I'm not quite live. There we go. Apparently changing to this makes it not live.
Chat, is this live? Actually, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't technically live.
It was
We were like 2 seconds
technically.
behind.
It was technically in the past.
Yeah, and it was scary there for Tabs regardless of whether he failed the flash with a twisted advance, because he flashed into enemy territory. All Saint and Maokai had to do right there was just kind of split up, take a direction, each person, and they would have just cornered him again and probably still brought him down. But St. Fishes had a nice counter, very aggressive flash there. King Tabs almost being initiated on again here by Maokai, but it looks like he'll be okay. Maokai is wearing his double buffs. Actually, he does not have his red yet, does he? Nope. And does he? I can't even. Yep, he does. He does. Double buff. Double buff Maokai. The crests are spinning like in perfect unison, but his blue buff did just wear out.
King Derp. They're just pushing in top here. I thought he was going for a gank, and he just ran right into lane. He's like, you know what? Screw it. We're going in.
They're going to tower dive here. Young Buck taking a lot of damage. Ignite does come out. The Lightning Rush will give him a little bit of bonus armor or magic resist to mitigate some of that damage. Young Buck falling very low, about 30 health, and he gets a nice de-initiation into that brush. The Warwick scent does smell him. Warwick is going to chase him down, take him down with a Hungering Strike. Going to turn around and the Warwick and Maokai are going to walk away from that, but Alistar and Kennen do go down. Alistar's the jungler there. Kennen's the top lane, so I'm pretty sure it was probably in the advantage of CRS. In the meantime, Slepper taking a lot of damage from the Eclipse. And Zenith's play the aggressive flash and a great spell shield by Slepper will allow him to live through that buckshot. That definitely would have signed his death. He'll be okay there. Anyway, Kennen going down and the Alistar going down, not a huge deal for Teamless, I don't think. The jungler going down is but getting a kill out of it is also really good. Anguish is able to still stay in lane, still able to farm up, while Kennen is dead. He can't be there. That's a lack of CS. That's a lack of experience, and that can put you behind just a little bit. But it looks like Warwick is going to go back at this point in time. Yes, indeed. Maokai gave him a little present for his travels, throwing it straight at him. CS-wise, Ari in mid has amassed 35 CS, while St. Vicious on Vlad. And the Hemo Plague does come out. I think it was just primarily a wave clear tool right there.
Possibly
just to help out a little bit so he can go back. I don't know if it was a misclick or I mean I know you can really use Hemo Plague in your Tides of Blood to really effectively clear lanes because it'll do little 12% extra damage. It doesn't have the longest cooldown in the world. I don't know if you had it on Smartcast and it was a misclick or what. What?
He's not an AP carry. He's just a jungler. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's probably like, this ability seems good. I'm just clear this wave. I've never played AP mid in my life.
He doesn't know how to do anything but farm jungle minions.
Yeah, essentially. He's like, are these neutrals? Use all abilities.
Ultimate everything. Anguish up here is taking a little bit of damage. He is about half health. His Alistar is waiting in the wings, but it looks like he may just go ahead and go back. Leona has her Philo Stone, her first gold per 10 item. 2 Philo Stones on Teamless right now. Initiation right there with the Zenith Blade onto Slepper. So much damage comes out. Whenever Leona gets in there, the Eclipse pops, does a lot of AoE damage right there. Then the Shield of Daybreak's done, the Quick Draw, the Buckshot. Man, I can't wait to see this level 6. This level 6 from Graves Leona is going to be brutal. The initiation onto Janna. She flashes with the Zenith Blade. Will follow her. Will she go down to Ignite? No, a nice Eye of the Sword will save her. And Lord N will pay for his transgressions.
A wild
right there.
Maokai appears.
A wild Maokai did indeed appear. They're on the road to Pallet Town right now. St. Vicious coming down bot as well. See if he can capture an Alistar here. Alistar taking a ton of damage, and he goes down very, very quickly. Vlad not needing that ultimate that he used to farm minions in the mid.
No,
that is a good thing. Had he not picked up that kill because of a lack of an ultimate, I would have laughed at St. Vicious.
But maybe he just had the foresight, you know? No, he probably didn't.
No, he didn't. He's a jungler.
He didn't
He's
have
a
it.
jungler.
He's a jungler, no.
He's a jungler.
No.
But right now, this is looking pretty good for Curse.EU. They're up 3 kills. They're up about 2k gold. They're going to make that 3k gold advantage when this dragon dies right now.
Right meow?
Right meow?
Right meow?
Right
Did we
meow.
talk about that yesterday? Every time we throw meow into a sentence?
Yeah,
that,
and we just did. Congratulations.
If people notice.
That was
but
good.
I think we made everybody notice, so we kind of defeated the purpose of saying meow.
Yeah. Yeah. 3k gold is the difference here. 3 kills is the difference. No tower's been taken from either side. Curse.EU picks up the first dragon of the game. St. Vicious getting hit by a charm here. The Spirit Rush. Tabs being very aggressive and completely whiffing his Hemo Plague. Forced to burn Sanguine Pool to try to get out of it. Will he get out of it? No. Tabs holds on to all 3 charges of Spirit Rush. Able to take down St. Vicious in a very aggressive play right there. Maokai comes down. Trying to deter it, but he's a little bit too late to that party. Saint goes down in flames.
Oh, you.
Oh. Curse flames. Get it?
Yeah.
Jokes.
That's
jokes.
what, hence the
Oh,
OU.
this is going to be a nice gank down here. This is exactly what we wanted to see. The Leona Alistar CC. Are they almost 6? No, they're not quite 6 yet. Graves is 7, so he does have his collateral damage. Let's see when this tower dive happens. Janna is toying with that. She's flirting with disaster right now, right next to that brush. Oh, there we go. The flash initiate onto Slepper. The buckshot misses entirely because of a great flash, and that was amazing.
Lord.
And Leona almost goes down to the boomerang blade and
Lord.
tower hits. That was actually not great communication right there. Alistar flashed onto Slepper, and and Leona initiated onto Janna real hard with her Zenith Blade and Shield of Daybreak. They had just split their DPS 100%. It was not a great communication right there. That was not a great dive.
No.
I'm disappointed. I am disappointed.
I think
That's
some
exactly
of
what
the
it
players might have had little issues since last night.
Maybe. Well, I know Saint might be feeling it. We'll see what happens.
Saint's probably feeling a little bit rough.
That
So
Hemo plague.
shouldn't give him a hard time.
Yeah, that Hemo plague was embarrassing.
I'm not gonna say embarrassing.
Can we set up a top 5 fails?
I'd be on that.
Can we do that? Because I think that might be it. And that tower dive wasn't very pretty either. So both teams not playing 100% right now, I don't think. They're both still trying to find their rhythm here. It is early.
Very early.
The EU players are still, recovering from
Isn't this
a
like
long
late?
flights
Isn't
and
this
stuff like
late
that.
night in Europe? Isn't this like starting to get? No, I don't know if it's late night. I believe it's like getting like 5 o'clock ish.
Is it past their bedtime?
I think it's like dinner
Do we need to
time.
do we need to give the EU players some warm milk and put them down? Put them to bed? Is that what we need to do?
I don't know, but St. Fish is taking a lot of damage middle from King Tabs on that Ari.
Yep. That just happened. Up top, Young Bucks CS is 64 CS. Warwick has 52. Warwick does have a Chalice of Harmony and a Null Magic Mantle in his inventory, building those into some Merc Treads. Warwick does like to build a Wit's End and a Frozen Heart, usually. I do believe that's a pretty standard build on Warwick. Right now, Kurt protecting his Wolfie friend there, his lycanthropic friend, taking those golems down. And here will be a tower dive here. So a lot of CC going down. Slicey Bellsharp does come out. Alistar blows his ultimate, but he's actually not taking the tower right now. And Ari will be able to pick up that kill rather quickly. Anguish was taking that tower for just a hair too long.
Yep.
And Kerp popping his ultimate, I guess thinking maybe that he was taking tower damage when Anguish was actually soaking it all up right into his face, right in his dome.
Yeah, we noticed that Alistar and Warwick actually comboed their CCs pretty much at the same time, which is, obviously you don't want to stack those CCs, so they're actually lucky that Ari came up because Kennen would have definitely been able to get out of that situation if she didn't show up.
Oh, here a tower dive comes out mid. Maluno, a twisted advanced Zenith Blade position swap there. The Hemo Plague does come out into Metal X. He goes down underneath his own tower. Slepper is tanking the tower a little bit too much. He does get exhausted there. Ari, without her ultimate, I think is just going to have to back off of this one. But that was interesting because Leona Zenith Blade Maokai and went to his old position while his twisted advance followed towards his target.
Them law mechanics.
Yeah, those mechanics.
Those mechanics.
It's kind of like what happens when two Blitzcranks pull each other. Or when a Blitzcrank and a normal Blitz pull each other. The world explodes. As soon as those rocket fists hit, just a rift in time.
That's not Hook City. That's the end of the world.
That is the end of the world. That's an epic fist bump, though.
It is.
That's a real epic rocket
fist bump
fist bump.
to end nations.
Oh, yeah. Summoner's Rift would just explode. The Fields of Justice would be no more. Tabs is going ahead and picking up that blue buff. Warwick up top. He does have the makings of the Wit's End. Not going for level 2 boots just yet. He may. He has a Null Magic Mantle, so when he goes back, he has the option of actually making a Wit's End, picking up Merc Treads. What do you think he should do at this point in time? Actually, St. Fish is getting caught a little bit out of position. The headbutt does push away. The charm lands before he can Sanguine Pool, but he's going to be okay.
He actually didn't even get pulled at all. I think he was still stuck in the Alistar Polarize there.
Yeah, not chaining their CCs very well right there.
Well, I thought they actually did, but I guess apparently not.
Apparently we were mistaken.
Apparently I am a big dum-dum.
You are a dum-dum.
And don't worry, chat's going to call me out about that if I'm being a dum-dum.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll know if I'm being a dum-dum.
Let's go back to the Yorick ult yesterday.
Yeah.
Who did Yorick
That
ult?
was some serious business.
Yeah.
No one was happy with me.
Chat was very, very angry. But that's how Twitch TV chat goes. It is a fickle mistress.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
They'll love you one second.
they love you.
You miss something the next second.
They hate you.
And now you're the worst caster in the world. Fire him. But you're not fired. You're still here. That's what
I am, unfortunately, for their sake.
Exactly. St. Fish is trading some damage right here in mid with Ari. The entire team is basically down here. Warwick is the only one that's late to the party. I don't think he sent in his RSVP on time, but he is making it down just a little bit too late. If Dragon does spawn, Curse is going to start it with a nice arcane smash from Maokai, pulling it back out of the Dragon Pit so it can't be stolen or shot or anything over that wall. But here comes Teamless. What's going to happen? The Present is going to spot everyone in that little brush. Dragon does releash. Let's see what happens here. This fight could be
missing
epic.
that chunk sandwich.
Yeah. I didn't know Subway delivered.
Yeah, it's on Sivers
apparently
queue. Chunk sandwich is a Sivir queue. FYI.
Yeah, I realize that now. I got to use this mini-map. I can't bring everything away. There we go.
Use that
Just
mini-map.
presents being donated
Just
right now
use
to
it.
the fund of Teamless. What? Oh. Okay. Well, some misplays by me. But
What
that's gonna be
happened?
okay. What happened? What?
I don't even notice anything.
I took the thing down.
Oh.
But we'll be okay. The Zephyr coming out and just slowing one of the targets of Teamless. A nice spell shield right there by Slepper will actually mitigate that charm. 4 seconds till it is up again. Alistar
Alistar.
wants to go hard in the paint, and he does. A nice pummel knocks up 2 members of Curse.EU. The Slicing Maelstrom doing a lot of damage. Lord End taking tons of damage. The Eclipse is helping him out a little bit. He does get bonus armor and magic resist right there. Vladimir takes Leona down. Graves falls to Sivir. See what has. Oh, Youngbuck barely getting away. Will he actually make it? Oh, a nice flash Hungering Strike will take him down. St. Fish is taking a 2-on-1 situation. Perfectly flashing the pummel, though. Him and Slepper are going to chase us, it looks like, and that chunk sandwich is doing tons of damage. That was definitely a foot long.
It was.
Definitely. No 6-inch subs here, and they're going to go and do Dragon with the 3 members of Curse.EU.
They are going to be noticed, though, because Janna did have that sight from Warwick's passive on his E, knowing that they are doing Dragon right now. So Alistar is going to come over, and he's going to try to get a little bit of vision, I believe. I'm not sure. He's going to maybe try to get the Smite steal, but he is in super dangerous territory because he actually doesn't have his ultimate right now, and he's going to get just absolutely chunked by St. Vicious there. So he's going to have to leave.
Well, in that last team fight, Warwick's going to get initiated on. Sanguine Pool will slow him down. Will Maluno land the Twisted Advance over the wall? Let's see what happens. Slepper gets pummeled. A nice ricochet. Will the Boomerang Blade be thrown? There it is, max distance. I think it just barely missed Kerp right there, though. But as I was
Tickled his backside a little bit.
It did tickle his fanny.
It did. Did you
Tickle
see
it.
Alistar do a little thrust and shaking it off? He's like, nah, you missed me, bro.
Oh, I hate you.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
Anyway,
to
as
my
I was
face.
saying, Teamless lost 3 team members right there. Curse
They're-
lost 2, okay? Alistar, had he wanted to go ahead and initiate onto that dragon, I think it would have been worth it to go for a Smite Steal. Some people don't really think about the ramifications of what happens if you die going for a dragon and stuff like that. A dragon is worth 2 to 3 kills, correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah. I know where you're going with that. I kind of disagreed at the beginning, but you do have a point. But it still is risky because you still have to get that. And St. Vicious, as actually being initiated on here middle, actually whiffing the ultimate there, but Leona's like, whatever, I missed it. Here's his Zenith Blade to your face. But talking about that Dragon Steel, yes and no. It's really very situational, and in that situation, I actually disagree because there was 3 people there, and he didn't have his ultimate. If he had his ultimate, he had flash up, maybe he could go for it. Maybe he could be a little bit ballsy and jump in there and try to get the steal up, but he didn't have his ultimate. And as you saw, St. Vicious just used his Q and his E, and he got destroyed. He's like, it's boom, 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 health just dropping down. So that situation, no, but I do agree that stealing that, if you have your summoners up, if you have some spells up, if you're an Alistar and you can throw your ultimate up and try to steal it, definitely worth it because Dragon is worth a lot, especially this early in the game.
Yeah, and it's been really good. It's been an even game for both teams so far. Curse.EU does have a slight advantage in kills.
A little bit.
3 kills up, 8 to 5. They do have a dragon.
Slightly.
They do have a dragon in their back pocket too, which they are so proud of. That brings the gold value up to 4K. 1-1 on towers, about to be 2-1 when Curse takes this tier 1 middle turret. Maokai starting his own blue bow.
Nah.
Why? I mean, was there a transition there that you
No, it's just they took mid tower. Nah.
Okay, all right. Well, apparently that's what we say when people take towers now. Taking a tower.
Well, we're probably going to say it probably, I don't know, how many more towers left? Five in
I'll
base,
just let you
3
keep talking.
exterior,
No, please just keep talking.
1 top.
Yep.
That's a lot of na-na-na-nas to say.
Many na-na-na-nas.
Too many, most likely.
There's a few of na-na-na-nas in the word banana, as Gwen Stefani has taught me.
Yeah.
B-A-N-A-N-A.
She also tells, dude, she's not just a singer. She's a teacher.
Yeah, she's a
She
teacher.
taught everybody how to say bananas.
I will literally never misspell bananas again.
Ever.
Ever.
Because
Ever.
you're like, how do I say it? B A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yeah.
And it's like it comes out naturally because
Yeah.
it
It's rhythmic.
it's just pushed
perfectly
into my
rhythmic.
brain
It's the new.
as that's how you spell bananas.
It's the new alphabet
It's
song.
not B-A-N-A.
You know, people say A, B, C, D,
It's
you know, blah, blah, blah.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Did I just mess up the alphabet song? I did. I don't know how the alphabet works.
Clearly, they need to have Gwen Stefani do the alphabet song because that's how you're going to remember.
Yeah.
She's just a lyrical genius.
Up top, Teamless transitioning. We just have a nice, perfectly non-talked about segue back into the game.
That's fine. They were
Which is
pushing
where
top.
we go.
Nothing's really going on anyways. We didn't have an actually gone. Oh, look at him just tanking that tower.
Yeah, with a creep wave there. Not the
Oh,
he does ultimate
initiation.
onto the Janna underneath her own tower, but no one is there to follow up with him, and he's going to pay for this. Leona Sunlight does take him down, does try to help him, but he goes down into the way. The initiation from Youngbuck, slicing Maelstrom, but a perfect disengage from Alistar will get him right out of that fight without his Maelstrom doing much of anything. St. Vicious poking this Ahri right out of the fight. St. Vicious using Transfusion to take down Alistar there. And that is just a 2-for-0 exchange in the favor of Curse.EU. This is going to be a bear.
We talked about being a little bit ballsy on that Alistar before, and actually whiffing the ultimate, missing Zinnik there. And unfortunately, it does happen. And skill shots are the hardest, in my opinion, to hit up close. So I don't, you know.
Janna using her Monsoon just to heal up her team while they attend this little Baron party right here. The Boomerang Blade absolutely decimating Tabs, but the Buckshot in retort is going to take down a lot of members of the Curse.EU team, and Vladimir with a double kill right there. And
Double kill.
All right, that's just an interjection right there. I guess I'll allow it. Baron is falling very, very low. There is no smite here from Teamless, so Curse.EU is able to pick that up very, very quickly. Twisted Advance comes out. All of Teamless is really, really low, and Kerf actually pretty much stuns Janna into the wall. I believe she was bugged there and actually had to flash out. I've seen that happen quite a few times, and Warwick goes down as well. I thought Teamless was going to be able to pick up at least one kill there, but they actually weren't. Janna got stuck on that wall, though.
Hey,
dim bugs.
Well, it's not really a bug. If you get hit there, it's I don't know if that's. I think it's an intent. I may have been a bug to begin with, but when you get hit into the wall on Alistar, it always stuns. That's why you notice that Alistars won't automatically headbutt pulverize all the time.
Wait, what'd you say?
They'll headbutt and then they'll walk up and pulverize.
No, but I think
headbutt gives you a little bit mini stun. It does.
But I think she was legit stuck on that wall.
Are you sure?
Because I've actually seen that bug before. I've seen a YouTube video of that bug before.
Either way, fantastic play, flashing over that wall, getting away.
Because I've seen it right here in this wall. Someone got stuck right here in this wall and couldn't move at all. So I'm assuming this wall can pretty much do the same thing. Janna bugs.
Janna bugs.
Yeah, Maluno is playing very, very well right now.
It sounds like some sort of crappy toy. Oh, we got Janna bugs.
Janna
Did you have Janna bugs, or you didn't have a childhood if you didn't play Janna bugs?
Yeah, no, Janna bugs. My parents bought me Janna bugs, and I really enjoyed them.
All right, so we got tons of damage being dealt out to that dragon right now, and it's going to drop, giving them the 190 gold. That's a global gold for everybody.
Graves has finished his Infinity Edge. He has 181 CS compared to Siver's 146 CS. Siver is fairly fed, though. She is 4-0-8.
That girl's fed.
Yeah, that girl's fed. Girl, look at that body. She works out.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Wiggle, 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 Siver.
Yep. That's now the thing. That's the new thing. Chunk sandwiches, Siver working out.
Oh, yeah.
I think we'll be okay here. St. Vicious building a Rylai's Abyssal Scepter Hextech Revolver. Gonna finish that Will of the Ancients. I'm fairly sure he'll finish that soon. Let's see how much gold he has on his person. He's carrying 420 gold right now. He shouldn't walk around with that much cash, I don't think.
No, you get that. You get robbed.
You're very dangerous.
You are going to be upset.
Summoner's Rift is just a haven of crime.
You know what? Summoner's Rift is actually probably the most dangerous place.
Yeah.
Nothing but battles goes on here.
Yeah.
It's like the worst part of the neighborhood. Right here.
Right here.
We get to cast it.
This is the 9th ward. It's very dangerous.
Oh my god.
Very dangerous. I'm from New Orleans, and I can say it.
Okay.
I can say it. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Don't worry, Elements. We won't get robbed.
Well, not in this room.
No. Apparently not.
I think we're kind of safe here.
Infinity Edge on both AD carries right now. Let's check out Ahri's build real fast. She has a Kage's Lucky Pick and the Abyssal Scepter. She hasn't gotten nearly as fed as Vladimir, obviously. Vladimir 6-2-4 with 161 CS. Ahri is 2-4-2 with 168 CS. Going to build that into a DFG, I'm sure. This DFG Ahri has been the new hotness. How do you feel about that, Elements?
It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
Very insightful analytical reports. from Elements up here. Slepper is going to actually be able to spell shield the Pulverize from Alistar. Will he get away with his ultimate? No, the Warwick move speed buff too strong. But all the while, all of Curse.EU is down here, or at least 4 members of them, to try and push this tower, siege it, potentially tower dive this. They do have Baron, percentage-based health and mana regen.
That Ahri, so hot right now.
You know, I thought you were the
so hot.
I thought you were the pro.
No. No, I'm not. Everybody in this community knows I'm bad. So basically actually I feel what is going on?
I have no idea. Not sure why.
I went through all the casters.
You did. Actually, Hatperson was here yesterday.
He was. He did a little cameo.
And it was a lot of fun. Great guy.
It was.
Like
he's fun to hang out with, actually.
And he was cool about our impersonation of him. I told him about it, and he was like, huh.
Was he impressed? Was he impressed or upset? Because that's the second time I've done it.
It was funny, and I think he's a really jovial fellow, and I'm sure he'll be okay. Oh, St. Fish is whiffing another hemo play, getting exhausted. 1-on-1 situation. He does sanguine pull the buckshot there. Metal X decides a quick draw out. The collateral damage turn around, but it is not enough damage to stop St. Fish.
He was just baiting him. It was just a bait. He thought he could take him because he didn't get ultimated.
Does St. Vicious have 2 of the top 5 fails right now? I think he does. Oh, a counter flash and Infinite Duress is going to shut down Vladimir right there. Money in the bank. Fat stacks for Warwick right there. Going to go back, make a donation to the little new Yordle shopkeeper bank right there.
I like the new shopkeep. What do you think about him?
I think he's pretty cool.
You notice he's got an Infinity Edge just in his back pocket.
Cause he goes ham.
He goes ham?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He doesn't care. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Off stream, is it not PG-13?
The abbreviation is okay because it's just 3 letters. But then there's terrible words in it.
Ham is. I thought you were just talking about the tasty meat.
The tasty, delicious deli meat. No, I'm talking about ham. It's
we do reference a lot of sandwich meats, so I thought, you know.
Ahri is going to find a gaggle right here of Curse.EU members. But Kerp is going to be there to help her out. The flash from Zenith, and there's the long-range Leona Zenith Blade and Ultimate, locking down Zenith and Young Buck there. Young Buck does decide to Zanya's, but there is no way he is getting away from this. He was first on the guest list, that little soiree, and he went down.
Oh, sorry.
Go, no, please go ahead.
All right, it's my turn. Go. Unfortunately, he was backing blue pilling in an open area, so he did get caught. Ahri just ran on the corner. Was like, well, here's a charm to the face. I'll pick up a couple kills, and now giving Teamless the advantage to come back and start taking some towers. They picked up a couple kills. Really just dumb not to teleport all at the same time, all in the same brush.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. If you split up, if you're teleporting just randomly and you're like spread out, that gives you not enough. Oh,
well, the hemo play does go down onto 2 members of Teamless. There's a counter initiation. Maluno does decide twisted advance straight onto Leona. Not the greatest target, but it'll be okay. She does Zenith Blade back into the back lines of Curse.EU onto Slepper. There's going to be a chase right here. Leona did go down. Kerp very, very low. Does not have his ultimate, so he can't mitigate into that damage. Tabs will go down on his Ahri. St. Fish is picking up that kill right there. Maluno flashing, not getting the twisted advance off. Will he be able to catch up? Move speed 399 to move speed 397. There's only a 2 move speed difference, but the quick draw will be okay. Baron is up. I think they're going to take Baron right here. Curse.EU. And yes, it looks like they will.
Yep.
Now,
not much to say about that.
Nope.
They are indeed getting Baron.
Yeah, but Kinnan is going to just push mid, apparently.
Baron getting super low. I'm not sure if they'll be able to take this. He's dishing out tons of damage. He's spitting some sort of acidy substance all over these champions. I'm not sure if they'll be able to take it, and indeed they are going to regen from Baron's... what do they even give him? It gives him like spiky pink balls. You're the one who laughed at that. Why don't you grow up? But that's the buff. That's what it looks like.
Thank God this is the last day I'm casting with you. I'm just kidding. This is going to be really fun.
You.
There's a Cerelius. Twisted Advance will land onto Warwick. He has not ulted anyone quite yet. He does choose a target, but I can't see because there's so much red and stuff like that. Ahri coming in from the backside, taking down Slepper really, really quickly with a nice charm, Foxfire, and Orb of Deception. She uses her Spirit Rush to get back over that wall to safety, the safety of her own base. 1-for-1 trade right there. Warwick goes down for Teamless. Sivir goes down from Curse.EU, but the siege is too strong right now. Collateral damage coming out, not quite putting out much damage, sadly, right there. Here's Young Buck with the Slicing Maelstrom, does the flash in. Zanya's underneath the enemy tower. Leona goes down. Alistar falls. I think this potentially could be a Curse.EU winning game 1 here. Let's see if they can actually push to win.
I don't know if they can actually push in to win because they do have Warwick coming up in 10 seconds. Granted, they do have Leona and Alistar not being able to come back for another 20 seconds at least. They are going to pick up probably most likely 2 inhibitors, and then they will back, but Ahri is going to come up, same with Graves, and they are going to push them out of base. So they're actually not going to be able to end the game just quite yet, but they do have Baron, they do have an inhibitor, they are going to be able to press its advantage and take the global objectives to really just, you know, chip away at the lead. And that's basically what they're going to want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this could have been a game that was over a while ago. Whenever they first had Baron, I don't think they did anything with it. I think they may have taken 1 tower down. They didn't get any inhibitors out of it. But now they have the Baron, and they're using it to their advantage. That's what you need to do. When you get Baron, you need to like at least get an inhibitor, you know, or at least get an inhibitor turret.
Like
or
if you don't get an inhibitor when you have Baron, like what's wrong with you?
It's just a waste.
You're wasting your Baron.
Because what Baron allows you to do is siege.
Tell me about it.
I will tell you all about it.
I want to hear
What
it.
Baron allows you to do is siege hard. Siege all
How
day.
hard?
Because it gives you percentage based
Siege City?
health. Gives you percentage based health and mana regen. Gives you increased AP and increased AD. Meaning you can sit outside the walls of an enemy base for a while, and you will win the war of attrition. You will win the war of attrition right there because of Baron buff. You will poke them, force them to go back to the fountain, and as soon as they go back to the fountain, you carpe diem. You seize that day. You seize it right by the throat, and you choke it out, and you take it into the turret. So bottom inhibitor is down. Curse.EU playing very, very well right now. The wards coming out from Luno, just warding everything up, and they're going to potentially, it's exactly what they need to do. Siege this turret here. The bottom inhibitor does allow other minions to grow stronger. Kerp taking a lot of damage before he even gets into the middle of the fight. Young Buck gets headbutt out again when he activates his Slicing Maelstrom. Saintfish takes down Ahri. Tabs could fall right here. Let's see what happens. Actually, Maluno decides to engage onto Warwick. That's a double kill for Vladimir. Will this be an ace? Leona, Saintfish's tower dive,
snap.
Tides of Blood, dead. Yep, and that is going to be
like,
game for Curse.EU.
I'm going to show you a whiff Teemo Plague. Boom. Dropping those kills. Actually, what's his score? Look at Saint's score. Despite whiffing a couple of Hemoplagues, look at his score. 12, 3, and 8. That boy dominated.
He did dominate.
He had a little bit of errors, and then he's like, what up? Check out this score.
Mad props.
Mad props.
To Saint Vicious.
And that is going to be game 1 going to CRS.EU. Congratulations to them, and
100%.
100%?
100%.
What is that even? What are we talking about?
Their victory.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that is going to be the victory for CRS going to game 1. This is a best of 3 for 3rd place is what these two teams are battling for.
Yeah. If you ain't first, you're last, though.